Ellen, in your book, The Outsourcing, can you give me one example of maybe the one thing that maybe somebody in business should outsource? Is there one thing that sort of sticks out more than anything else when you wrote the book that you can think of?
Well, yeah, any administrative work, that's kind of tedious for entrepreneurs because we have a lot of ideas and we're more. I don't know about anyone else, but for me personally and people that I have coached before, they're good at connecting with people and making connections and networking because that's what is, an entrepreneur is always about connecting and bringing ideas into life. Because the administrative work a lot of time is necessary, but it's so tedious that you want to just give it away to someone to do it for you. That's what they like to do. Another example is social media, website designing, data entry, some phone calls to your customers. Yes, you do want to connect with customers directly, but there are some calls that you can delegate as well. But those are the ones that come to me like right away.
Ellen, excuse me. I had coffee this morning with a friend of mine who's a CPA, and I got talking to him a little bit, and he was saying that, during the tax time he works 60 to 80 hours a week. I said, really, 60 to 80? He says, yeah. I says, you must really like numbers. I says, something I couldn't do. He says he liked numbers from the time he was a little boy up, and he couldn't see himself doing anything else because he liked the numbers. And that's something I'd have to outsource because it'd drive me crazy in about 5 seconds. I'd rather go out and talk to somebody than do that. So I think that sort of holds true in many places here. So I think we're running to the end right here. We've got a couple more minutes. Do you want to sum things up a little bit today and maybe where we're going next week?
Sure. One thing that I do want to add to that last conversation, to that last sentence that I mentioned, is that you want to outsource anything that you find yourself stressed out about and that you find yourself that is too tedious, is taking too much time of your busy schedule, of all the things that you really, really want to do and that you're good at. You want to outsource those things. I just mentioned a few of the things that you can outsource, but your job is to really sit down and find and ask yourself, okay, what things I do not want to do, or is my time, what is my time worth? Okay, so if your time, if you're outsourcing and you're paying $5 to $10 or whatever the amount is that you are outsourcing per hour, that means that you have to ask yourself, is my time worth $10 or $15? Is my time worth more than that? If the answer is yes, that means that you need to delegate that work and give it to somebody so that your time will be used more wisely on the things that you really love to do and that you're good at. And where we're moving next week we will move into solutions and ideas of what you can do to have a less stressful lifestyle, and how the way you think actually is the main reason why you find yourself that you're struggling. So the way you think, the perception of your life is the real reason why you find yourself that saying a lot of times that you're struggling or life is a struggle. But when you change the way you think and the way you use your words, that alone can change the whole environment for you, because the outside doesn't change. You change. And when you change, the outside changes. That's what I want to leave you with.
And I'd like to leave everybody with to take a look inside themselves and find what things you're doing in your business that frustrates you, that you hate to do, that you put off until the end. Chances are you can outsource that. And if that's so, send an email to Ellen and she will give you connection to her ebook, Gift of Outsourcing. And we thank everybody today. We'll be on the air next Monday, the 19th at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you. Thank you.